welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a requested video, which is a rundown of all the perfumes that I would love to get for Christmas. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. It's all about perfumes, so if you're a perfume fan like me, then do subscribe. I have new videos every week, and leave your requests for different video reviews down below in the comment. So as you can imagine, I do have quite a lot of perfumes, and I'm always in the department stores, the perfume shops, checking out new releases, trying different perfumes, and I obviously build like a wish list up in my mind of ones that I really love, but like it's so hard to justify buying more perfumes when I already have so many. So this is my like 10 things. If I were to buy 10 perfumes that I don't own, these are the 10 that I would get. Quite a few of the perfumes on this list I have done more detailed reviews of, and of the other ones in their ranges, so I'll leave those linked down below. And as always guys, the links to where you can buy these from all around the world will be down below. So first off, I'm gonna start with a version of La Vie Est Belle. Now I have the normal original La Vie Est Belle, which is a kind of fresh, sweet, feminine perfume, like a sweeter version of Coco Mademoiselle. Now, La Vie Est Belle Absolue comes in a slightly different bottle with darker purpley coloured liquid. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I love sweet, syrupy, fruity perfumes. So the Absolute version basically has more praline, blackcurrant, tonka bean, vanilla-y. It's like a bit heavier, a bit sweeter, a bit deeper, hence the name Absolute, and hence why the colour is darker. So I definitely would love to have that one because it's just a little bit more mysteriouser and a little bit more sexier, and yeah, just a little bit more me, a little bit more with the deep sweetness. So that's number one. Along quite a similar vein, my number two is the latest one from Valentino called Born in Roma. Now this one comes in a sort of pinky liquid, pink bottle, and I've never really wanted to buy any of the Valentino perfumes before from this range, but this one I do really like. And funnily enough, it has similar ingredients to La Vie Est Belle Absolue, which is a vanilla and blackcurrant, but I'd say this is a bit more fresh, it's a bit more daytime, but it still gives you that blackcurrant hub that I just love blackcurrant in perfumes. Like I think it's sweet, but it's like a winter sweetness, and it just feels really cozy. I love the packaging and the branding, and I think this is definitely my favorite from the range. Next on my list is a perfume that I recommend so much, Narciso Rodriguez for her, either the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum version. Basically, this is one of the best perfumes for lasting. It's such a classy smell. It's a musky rose, which sounds like it would be a bit old-fashioned, but it isn't at all. It's very clean, really good for the office if you have quite a serious professionally job. It lasts really well. I can smell this on people. It's perfect for someone that doesn't want something sweet or aromatic. They just want something clean and fresh, but a lot of these like fresh, clean ones don't last, whereas this one really does last, and that's what makes it so special, I think. So I'm always recommending it. I'm always spraying it on myself when I see it in shops, but I don't currently own it, so it has to go on my list because it's just a great perfume. So next on my list is another flanker, Flower Bomb Nectar. Now, original Flower Bomb is famous for being super patchouli, super strong. I do have it, but I feel like there's something in it that I don't love, whereas Flower Bomb Nectar is just that little bit more interesting. So it has tonka bean in, which I really like. It has vanilla in, but it basically has this like gunpowder element, so it kind of smells like bonfire night or 4th of July if you're in America. Like it smells a bit like fireworks, which makes me think of like winter vibes, cozy vibes, and it has all the good things that I like about Flower Bomb, the patchouli, that vanilla, but the tonka bean and everything just make it a bit different and very unusual. There's not many perfumes with like a gunpowder note in, right? Especially one that you can really smell. So I just think this is cool. Like I like the bottle. The liquid again is a little bit darker, and it's just, I think, a much more interesting perfume than original Flower Bomb. So next on my list is Kilian. Fun things always happen after sunset. So this brand has been making like really quite strong, sophisticated perfumes, and they brought out this range that all come in these bottles with this big globe, and they have quite long names. And I've been trying all the different ones in the range. I've been quite intrigued by them, and I think I've decided that this sunset one is my favorite. It actually has a blackcurrant in again, and it has a musky rose, but it also has a fresh green lychee. But these are all really quite strong. They really stay on your clothes like for days and days and days. I sprayed this like 3 days ago, and it went on my coat, and I can still smell it on my coat. So really good quality, but all quite deep and dark. They have a few that are more like woody and aromatic. They have ones that are more like patchouli or jasmine. They're all quite heavy, so definitely check these out. They're not sold everywhere, they're quite exclusive. But I think I've decided that this is the one I like. I must have a thing for blackcurrants at the moment. So next on my list is Le Petit Robe Noir. Now this is a almond cherry, so it has that syrupy berryness that I really like, and then that sophisticated almond. It's quite good for lasting, it's very warm, but it's not as heavy as you'd expect from some of the ingredients in here, like vanilla, wood, patchouli, tonka bean, rose. It does have a little bit of a lightness to it. There is also a version called Black Perfecto, which I think is also on my list, and it's quite similar, but it has a leatheriness to it. So it's kind of something that's even more evening, even more deeper, little bit more sophisticated vibes, makes it feel a little bit heavier and warmer, but you still really get the cherry. So the original smell is still very much there and not lost. And I love the packaging of all of these, like the lid especially is really thick, it feels really meaty, and I just think these are so classy and they're just so French. Actually, just adding to this, there is also a couture version that has raspberry in, which would be lovely for when it starts getting a bit warmer, like springtime, fresh day version. I've done actually a video on all of the ones in this range because they are all really interesting and really lovely. So do check it out. And again, it's not one that you see everywhere. You don't see it that heavily advertised, but it's such good quality perfume. Guerlain, such good make, really unusual smell. So if you like those same type of syrupy, like cherry syrup, almond, warm perfumes like me, then definitely check this out if you haven't already. And then next is one that I actually have in a miniature version, and I would like to get the full size. La Nuit Trésor from Lancôme. And I think this is a really classic and nice everyday smell. It's like a praline, lychee, caramel. You might be noticing some of similar notes in a lot of these, like I like quite similar things. There's also a version of this called Soir la Folie, which has like red berries in, which I also really like, and it looks quite similar. It's just got a redness to the packaging, to the bottle. And of course I love my Midnight Rose from Lancôme. I love my, I love a lot of the Lancôme ones, like La Vie est Belle. But I think this is nice. It'd be nice for work. It just feels like a very good sort of everyday, feminine, pretty perfume, and I think the bottle is unusual and fun. And then lastly is one that I have in Rollerball, the Absolutely Blooming from Dior, and I would love to have the full size of this. You guys know I love Miss Dior. And I love this new version, this Absolutely Blooming, because it's a little bit sweeter than the Eau de Parfum original Miss Dior, or what is now original. It's got blackcurrant in, raspberry, rose, musk, so all the things that I like, but it feels very classy. It's one of the best sellers, isn't it, Miss Dior? But Absolutely Blooming, I just find is that little bit more, little bit sweeter, I think, which is what I like, a little bit more syrupy. Though I have to say, I would also like to have Miss Dior Eau de Parfum as well. I have the Eau de Toilette version. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have all of them, but I could easily spend £1,000 on different things from the Miss Dior range. So that's my rundown of the perfumes that I would love to own and get for Christmas. Let me know what's on your Christmas wish list. Hopefully you'll get what you want this year. Do check out my other Christmas videos. I've been doing lots this Christmas about different gifts guides to get, different perfumes to get for different types of people, some bargain ones as well that I found for you. So do check out that playlist. But that's it guys, and I'll be back again for another video real soon. But thank you for watching and bye for now.